All systems go. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to second video in the group. Thank you for being here. I want to thank you for, if you're tuning in live, let's get to it. And if you see the title of today's video is 818, the number I couldn't ignore because it was just always everywhere that I would look. And this had on my phone, the number 818 on the clock, the number 818, and everything I was doing, it was 818. So I began to see it in receipts. I began to see it on license plates. I began to see it everywhere. And then I began to notice a pattern. And I'm noticing this pattern and I'm trying to dismiss it, but it kept coming up in moments when I was feeling the most burnt out. That was my burning bush. That number 818. What God was doing was reminding me, going back to remember. I mean, even in the moments where there were these moments of overwhelm, like I would get so overwhelmed. So getting back to what I was saying. So even in the moments of my most time when I felt the most burnt out, and even raising the grandkids, I began to see that this number kept coming up, and I had no choice but to look it up. Deuteronomy 8:18. That was the scripture that came to me in those moments. 8:18. I took snapshots of 8:18 on my phone. It was like he was reminding me of something. He was reminding me of my identity, and he was reminding me of who he is. And he was reminding me of something that I needed to continue to finish. So getting back to what I was saying about 8:18. So he's given us the ability. That word ability in Hebrew is koach, K-O-A-C-H. It's K-O-A-H. It means power, capacity, strength, strategy, creativity. This is what he was conveying to me. You have the power, the capacity, the strength, the strategy, and the creativity to create wealth. Even in my most hidden seasons, raising my grandchildren and doing what I was doing, he was bringing back to remembrance, hey, you got something that you need to steward. So the ability is still there. So 818 became my reminder. God gives the ability, not circumstances. We put ourselves in certain circumstances. We create circumstance. So he's given us the ability. And when you look at the number 818, I could go into on the number 818 because when you look at it, because we know that Hebrew letters all have a number attached to them. And the Hebraic language is the living letters, and each living letters have a number, a color, a sound. It has deep definition to it. So 818 was literally at the surface level reminding me that there is a new beginning, that God was me, and a manifestation that was coming afterwards. And I say that to say you, awaken, emerge, for you have been a new beginning to create, because God is right there with you to create what he has given you and to manifest what he has called you to manifest. We just don't speak a thing and it'll happen. We speak and we co-create with the Father. There is a creation that happens. We got to put in the co-laboring with the Lord. So this verse is also about remembering. Remember, Moses was talking to a people to remember what he did. Remember, he fed you when there was nothing around you. Remember on how he made sure your shoes, your sandals didn't wear out. Remember that every time you caught yourself in a situation Who was the one that got you out? God did. He's the one that gets us out all the time. Remembering him. It's important that in the midst of remembering, in the midst of our transition, that we remember when we feel like we're buried, when we feel like we have we don't fit in. Remember the Lord your God. That whole verse talks about remembering who God is. And even when you cross over to the promised land, when you are in a place that you have, that you've created, that you have that abundance, that you have everything that you wanted, remember him. He has given you the ability to create wealth. The ability. I want you to remember the ability, because ability means, again, it is koash in Hebrew. It means power, capacity, strength, strategy, and creativity. He's given you the power. He's given you the capacity, the strength, and creativity. You have the power within you. You have the capacity to carry what you've been given. And you have the strength and the strategy and the creativity to create that wealth, basically, as you're walking through this. I want you to know that you're not alone. You're not alone. And you are not meant to build alone. I'm here. There are other women in here who can help along. I am so grateful for you to stay this long in this video and just listening. I'm grateful for everyone who joined in. I am grateful for everyone who even joined the group. I'm grateful. This is just the beginning of a 12-week journey of going through Deuteronomy 8:18 together. And I'm sure that as each video goes on, it's going to get better. I won't ramble so much and it'll be easier. But I'm doing this to simply say, if I can do this, you can do this. If you need help, I can help. With that being said, I want you to comment. Comment below if you can. You know, if you've had a burning bush moment. Have you had a burning bush moment? I would like to see the comments. Thank you so much. I pray that this blessed you, and I will see you in the next video. Shalom.